So I'm often asked how it came to be that I did cosplay. So funny thing is this. Number one, this is fact. Every little boy and every little girl when we were growing up back in the day loved dress up and pretend. We loved to pretend that we were this or that or whatever the case may be. I would pretend to be a princess, or I would pretend to be a warrior. Oftentimes it was more channeling that warrior type. And the backyard and the woods and the farm that I lived on, they became my imaginary storylines, and I never grew out of that. I was fascinated by it. My mom had a lot of wigs. She did a lot of hair pieces. She dressed impeccably, so I could always find stuff in her closet that I could make a character. And then I was always real crafty with making different pieces, like a sword, or finding a piece of wood and carving that out to be something else than other than what it was. So I never ever grew out of that. But as you get older, I mean, where do you do that? Role playing and stuff like that. Yeah, that used to be a different kind of meaning towards that. But then I discovered that there's a whole new world out there. That's what I'm talking about, being open-minded. When you're open-minded, you can see that there is so many other options for your creativity to come through. And I discovered Comic-Con, and then through social media, I started meeting people that shared the same interest, and started getting on some Facebook pages and started seeing what people were doing. And then I started going to the Comic-Cons dressed up in my character. And when I got ready to turn 50, that was on my bucket list, do a cosplay photo shoot. And so I have a friend in the mini community that is a cosplay photographer. She does many things and she's so talented, but she is so gifted with cosplay photography that it was just a no-brainer that I would kind of channel her for that photo shoot. We did it in Virginia at the Lorton Prison that I've talked about in another video, and I was an assassin character. Also, I did a sorceress, so I try to get my outfits that I don't have to do a lot of changes, that they can morph from one to another. And I've just continued to build different characters off of, like Maleficent. I will take that basis, but I will morph it into a character that fits me. And I incorporate the Mini Coopers in that particular photo shoot for the assassin character. I incorporated the Mini Cooper with that, and that I was saving the world and all kinds of crazy stuff. And she was so talented. She did a movie poster, which I haven't posted in a while, but I'll do that. So now what I'm doing is I'm still into cosplay. I got out of it for a little bit because life kind of takes you in other directions, and now I'm channeling my my creativity in that arena and developing some characters, as I've mentioned, a warrior and different things. And gosh, I totally lost my train of thought. I really hate that when that happens. But oh, here we go. So I post these pictures now as a source of empowerment for women, to make you see that age is just a number. It's all in the mindset. It can limit you if you allow it to, but it can also elevate you. And that's what I want you to do. Elevate your mindset, elevate your confidence, elevate your creativity. Don't be afraid to hold back. I don't know, it's something freeing about not being tied to this age that, you've got to act that age that you are. I'm a youthful person inside and out. I can't stifle it to make myself fit into a box. So I find ways that I can express my creativity, and that just happens to be one. And I've met some incredible people through this. People through the Mini people, the one that did the Allison that does cosplay, her friend Sierra does makeup, and she also can make the these costumes. So I've met some incredible people. Again, the mini, we're all connected in some way. And then I've met some incredible people, again, through the mini that lived on the California coast, that told me all about Comic-Con and what was going on out there. And I've met some movie people, and they've shared to me how they incorporate different things about cosplay. So it's always been fascinating to me. So now that I'm coming up on 60, it's coming up fast, I'm channeling another idea for another photo shoot to take me into that next decade. So that's how the cosplay thing comes into play. Again, I try to, put my mini in it when I can, but if not, I'm just creating different characters, and you'll see them kind of show up in different ways. But if you're ever interested in it, if you ever want to do it, if you're trying to develop a character and you don't know where to find this or that, ask me. If I can't find it, I know people that can. So that's how cosplay is in my world. I try to create my own characters and put my own clothes together. I'm not a seamstress, but I try to do what I can with the talents that I can. And then I seek help from other people that maybe can do some seamstress work or some leather work, or to point me in the right direction. But cosplay is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and doing a photo shoot with it at a particular location that ties the character in, mwah, even better. So anyway, I hope that gives you some insight and something to think about. It's okay to be fun and playful. Life is too serious. We have to have an outlet somehow.